We're going to talk about the very first step in the remodeling process. So you've purchased a house or apartment, got a great deal, you're super excited about it. Now what do? The first thing that you have to do is decide how you want the apartment to look when you are done. This includes figuring out what your design aesthetic is. So what do you like? And then you have to combine that with what you think a renter might like, or maybe an end buyer if you're flipping it. But it first starts with determining your design aesthetic. So how on earth do you know what that is? You can say, well, I like modern stuff, I like traditional stuff, I like contemporary. Yeah, but that doesn't really narrow it down when you're discussing this with a designer. So what I do is I go to houzz.com right here, HOUZZ.com. And I simply go in there to the search bar and I'll type in, let's say contemporary kitchen ideas and photo right here. And this will take me to just tons of photos that have been uploaded by designers all over the world of projects that they have done. And I'll scroll through, I mean, they have pages and pages and pages. I mean, there are thousands of photos. So I'll scroll through here and just try to look at things that I like. Let's say I like this. And you can either set up an account and save these, or you can just shoot, pictures on your phone. So let's say you like this one. Going through here, more modern. Okay, we like this one. We like that one. Maybe that's got some cool lights. We like that one. And as you can see, this is just, it's almost limitless. Oh, we like that one. And we're just putting these in a folder. We're organizing them. And then you go through and do the same thing with bathrooms, the same thing with bedrooms, maybe the exterior of the house, same thing. And what you're doing is you're getting a collection or a folder of photos for your designer that you can give him or her so that they start to understand what you like. And then once they determine that, then they can go ahead and do a render for you, which is the next step. So many people that I talk to, or so many real estate investors that I see, they get really excited about how they want the apartment to look in their mind. And they maybe go to Houzz, they go to Pinterest, and they find all these photos that they like. But then they fail to do the next step. They don't do a render. And then they'll just run out to Home Depot, or here in Columbia to Ideo, Decor Ceramica, and they'll say, oh, wow, I love that tile. Or, oh, my goodness, I love that backsplash. Or look at how great these countertops look. Oh, my, look at those cabinets. Wow, I want that. And then what they'll find is they put everything together, and although they might like each individual item, when you put those items together, they look terrible. And I know this from experience. When I first started real estate investing, I did the exact same thing. And then it dawned on me, okay, I get it now. I can't just pick out any individual item that I like. I have to make sure that all these items like each other, in addition to me liking them in the first place. And that's where that render comes into play. So what does that look like? I'm going to go over here to my show, Vida en Remodelación. This is our Instagram page, and we do renders all the time over here. And this is one that we did for the show, where we took a viewer's bathroom, and we did a render for them showing what we would do to this bathroom if we were remodeling it ourselves. So you start with this, and I'm sure you guys have seen this many times in Colombia. This is the tile, just a little teeny weeny little kid sink here. And who knows what this is. It looks like that's some sort of towel rack for very thin towels. But you get it. This is what we're starting with. So then we go here, ta-da, and we've got a render. And believe it or not, this is using the same floor plan, the same blueprint, if you will, for the existing bathroom. So then what you've done is you've taken all your photos from Houzz or Pinterest, you've shown them to the designer, then you try to download all that information so they get it, and then they come up with these renders. You refine the renders a few times. The very first renders you get, you might not like, but you just have to keep tweaking it and tweaking it. And then after a couple versions of it, all of a sudden now you've got something that you really like. Then what you do is, based on these renders, you go to Home Depot, or then you go to Ideo, Decor Ceramica, and you pick out finishes there that meet your budget, that look similar to what you would see in the render. And then you just build this. That's all you do. That is the most efficient way to go through the remodeling process. If you don't do that, you're going to be pulling your hair out. You're going to be putting in things that you thought looked good, and once you get them in, then they don't look good. And you're either going to spend way too much time, way too much money, or you're going to have to live with an end result that you don't really like. It's kind of, it's not too good. And then you can see, once we go through here, you get these renders from all angles. There's the beginning. Boom. There's the side. There's the beginning. And there's the side. So you could just pick out sinks that look just like this, faucets. And of course, you got to tweak it a little, because you can never find the exact finishes to match the render. But you can get pretty darn close. So that is my tip for today. When you are starting the remodel process, the very first thing that you do is decide what your design aesthetic is. You go to Houzz, Pinterest, you download all these photos, put them in a folder, then you give them to your designer. Once the designer kind of gets it, then you go ahead and do renders. Once you've got a render that you like, then you go to Home Depot, then you go to Ideo and pick finishes to match the render. If you do this, you're going to save time, you're going to save money, and then end result is going to be something that you're really happy with. That's my tip for the day. You guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I've got videos coming out almost every single day. Tomorrow we've got a super awesome vlog that I really am excited about. You guys are going to love it. And if you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up. Show me that you like it, and I'll keep doing videos like this. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.